All right. What's up, folks? Like and share. Peace. What's up? Yeah, for your point in the previous video, Polar Bear, yeah, women are definitely Schrodinger's cat. Yes, they are. Because it's we don't know what's going to be in that box. Whether till we open that box, we don't know if the cat's alive or dead. So yeah, God damn it. Anyway, I'm going to start with this video on the quartering because I do realize, because it was still in my political folder, I talked about it, the subject, but I didn't actually do the video on it. Now, I'm not going to do it really quick because I want to get into the Terry Crews one, but I did want to at least call, so if y'all want to go see it yourself, the quartering and Get Woke, Be Alone, Science Confirms Being Woke Means You're Undateable. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Because men are tired of y'all shit. We're done. We're sick of it. We're fucking done. Finito. Done.
Not happy videos. How about one that's kind of happy, or one that's, how do I put it? One that we can all have a laugh at. Now, I recently shared an article titled "The Dangerous Rise of Men Who Won't Date Woke Woman."
Now, I might have done this video or one similar, but I just want to make sure I put that out there. This was from a week ago. I want to make sure that it is out there. That, as I said, it's one article after another of what's going on. What's going on? Why are men dating us? What did we? It's all their fault. We didn't do anything wrong except attack men, pick on men, beat on men. Well, y'all didn't do shit. You fucking woke women are innocent in all of this.
Woman.
What's up, women, Ren?
You be satisfied with what you get.
Okay.
As I've often said, it is my, how do I put this? It is my understanding of the overly woke as people that are deeply unhappy with themselves. And so they often find themselves projecting it upon others, which is why we don't like them. However, if you understand dating, you understand that it isn't necessarily that they're woke that's bad, and that's bad enough, but it's that they don't like themselves. I've often said the same people screeching online about, but where are her organs? They're usually ugly people. They're not physically.
Yeah, I did do a video on this one. So I'll go ahead and get to the next one. But if y'all want to see it, it's the quartering. It's already gotten 171,000 views. Get Woke, Be Alone. Science Confirms Being Woke Means You're Undateable. So if you want to see that video yourself, you can. Follow the quartering. I mean, he talks about a lot of subjects, a lot of really cool subjects. But I want to get into the Terry Crews video because they got him as a clown. That shit's funny as fuck. Lucy, what'd you say, Polar Bear? Tim Pool also has talked about this. Yeah, see, it's not necessarily a great topic because as a gentleman, as the guy I was raised to be, as a country boy, as a gentleman, as a Southerner, this is not a great topic. This is not something we should be discussing. I'm still going to be me, as I said in the previous video. I'm still going to be a gentleman. I'm still going to be me. But it is still fucking sad that there are those times where I'm just going to have to bite a bitch's head off because she started and bit my head off just because I held a fucking door. I didn't all of a sudden put a goddamn slave bracelet on you because I held a fucking door for you. It just means I have manners. If the dude behind you was closer than you, I would have held the door for him because it's called having fucking manners. This is not a great topic because we shouldn't have to be defending this shit. These fucking feminists, man. God, I'm angry. Because they are literally, as in the previous video, they are changing the world and then bitching about it because they want their cake and eat it too. Let's see. Cause it needs to be talked about so women who oppressed by feminism can have a voice. No, these strong women that I know, they have a voice. They already know. They have a voice. They're just not using it. They're not going out there to tell these girls, bitches, shut the fuck up. Stop talking for us. Why aren't there many? There's Sydney Watson. Oh, if you don't follow Sydney Watson Polar Bear, follow Sydney Watson. She's fucking awesome. Follow Sydney Watson. And there's what's her name? I'll back up. Actually, she's in here. Well, see, there's Sydney Watson. Toxic femininity is real and it's gross. Horrible female behavior. But where's the other one? Liberty Doll. Liberty Doll. Maybe I should type it in here, but Sydney Watson and Liberty Doll. These women, they are out there doing it. They are speaking. There needs to be more of them. There needs to be more. Candace Owens, follow her too. She's also great for standing up for real women. These dumbass feminists. So you got Sydney Watson, Liberty Doll, and Candace Owens coming out saying, "Hey, y'all don't speak for us." But you got to realize those women, Sydney Watson and all them, make up the 85% of the majority of the female population. 85 to 87% of the real women. They need to come out, not just a couple of them. They need to come out in droves. The reason why men have walked away in droves is because we're not hearing that other side. We're not hearing from the women going, "Hey, those feminazis don't speak for us." As I said, I only mentioned 3. Damn, there needs to be all women coming out going, all of those good, strong, non-feminist women need to come out in fucking droves and be like, "Bitches, y'all need to shut the fuck up. You don't speak for us. We're going to start going to these women's marches." And as I said, real women outnumbered those feminazis by 85 to 87 to their like 12 to 15%. They outnumber those women. So why aren't those real women going out to the feminist marches, outnumbering them and going, "You don't speak for us. Shut the fuck up." That's what they need to do. If I were female, you're goddamn right, I'd be one of those leaders. Every time there's another women's march, all right, let's go. Get fucking thousands of us, because we outnumber them. I'd get thousands of us real women out there going, "Y'all need to seriously shut the fuck up." But we're speaking for you. No, you ain't speaking for us. You're making it worse for us. That needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. These real women need to go to these women's marches and start putting these feminists in their place. But anyway, let's get into the video. Terry Crews being a fucking clown.
I wasn't initially going to cover this topic. What I do think is interesting here, what I do want to talk about, it's
let me make sure I take it out of my, there we go.
People who preach something and then
Backtrack, backpedal, flippy floppy.
Pretty much.
Switch position.
We should ask you about the Gabrielle Union controversy. Of course, there are reports that her contract wasn't renewed because she reported a toxic atmosphere existed at the show. You're at the show. Is there a toxic atmosphere?
First of all, I can't speak for sexism because I'm not a woman.
You know what? Let's just let him talk.
If you don't say anything, you are, by your silence, it's acceptance. And I'm not going to be silent. I'm not going to be silent, but they need a man like me to say something. I've always said that men.
Now, this is 2 years before. Before that.
Hold other men accountable. That is the only way the system is going to change.
Abba with the receipts. Abba.
I was like, I want the receipts. He wants the receipts for fucking Terry Crews flip-flopping like a fucking bitch. I can't speak on this subject, because I'm not a woman. Oh, but we need to talk about this stuff because not talking about it will cause problems. Oh, well, okay. God, see, this is what confuses me about fucking celebrities. How is it that they don't know that they're flip-flopping? That look, they're being interviewed. This is saved for posterity. It's literally saved for posterity. The evidence is there that you fucking flip-flop. And celebrities are like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I've always been in this position. Really? Let me play the video for you real quick. That's what is it, Shaggy? It wasn't me. That was my evil Dr. Evil twin, or something. That wasn't me. Oh my God, celebrities are fucked. Oh my, this is as I said. So when this civil war pops off, somebody needs to set off a nuclear bomb at the San Andreas and just push California into the sea. Just get rid of them all in one fatal swoop.
With the receipts.
I'd like to make a return, please.
Oh, damn.
Do you have your receipts?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Bitch, you guessed it. You was right.
The receipt.
For behavior, if another man can come up to a man and say, we don't do that, we're not allowing that here, all of a sudden the culture will begin to change. And if I have to be the first one that's going to do it, then let it be. I will be that one.
What happened, Terry?
You got a job or something? I'm gonna get some juice this time. I got the apple cider vinegar.
My thing is, it's funny because I believe you should listen to women. You should always believe women. So I asked my wife what I.
No. Hello, did you not notice that with what the fuck is her name with Donald Trump? Then there's the bitch Ford with Kavanaugh. No, we shouldn't believe all women just because. Hello, did we not know? Did we not just realize that? Did we not realize that? Did we not did we not realize that women fucking lie? Not all of them, but to sit here and say believe all women? No. Has this not been proven by the whole Brett Kavanaugh shit and the whole Donald Trump with the fucking porn star shit? Have we not No, not believing all women. Go off the fucking evidence, investigate, find out shit, because every single hasn't like Gloria Allred and hasn't the lawyer that was for fucking whatever her name is, the porn star, hasn't all these fucking Alyssa Milano and all these stars that, oh my God, yes, he's fucking Kavanaugh's a rapist. And then what happened? What happened? Truth came out. Funny how Alyssa Milano, Stormy Daniels, how Alyssa Milano, all of them, Madonna, everybody. Oh my God, we got to believe her. We got to believe her. We got to support her. We got to support her. Kept running their mouth every day, almost every minute of every day. We got to believe them. We got to believe them. We got to believe them. And then the truth came out. Was there any retractions? No. Were there any apologies? No. They just shut the fuck up. Wow. Terry Crews, shut the fuck up, you beta ass motherfucker.
Should do.
That's a confusing response. Your wife is not every woman.
But Whitney Houston is.
You like that set up? Like I said, I knew you would catch that one.
But your wife is not the one talking, though. Believe our woman. Stephanie, what happened to that girl?
If it's coming from an unnamed source, because Gabrielle Union has not made any statement to this day about any of these allegations publicly.
That's interesting. So Terry Crews can't understand why someone wouldn't want to go public with what they're saying. Terry Crews, if you remember, had an incident a while back when he was at a festival and someone grabbed his cock, right? And he made a big stink about it years later. Here's what he said. One thing that people don't understand about this movement is that people think that people come forward to get money. people come forward to get fame. The deal is you only get paid for your silence. When something happened to me, I did come forward right away. I went right to the agency where this man worked and told everybody. But I didn't go public right away. I gave them time to rectify the situation. I wanted them to get rid of this man. Isn't that literally what Gabrielle Union is doing right now? Bro, not only do I want a full refund, I want your manager to call their manager, and I want them to call.
Where's Karen? Where's Karen? Karen's looking for the manager.
Me tomorrow. I want a gift card.
Oh, you went full Karen on them.
Yes!
Never go full Karen.
Yo, listen, let's keep watching because Terry's not done putting his foot in his mouth.
That's a big foot. Just $5 foot loud.
Had to support these women who were being told that they were opportunists, that they were liars, that they just were looking for a payday. One thing that I faced when I came forward with my story was ostracism, shame by people who look just like me. My wife said, well, if she hasn't made a statement, why would you?
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to listen to her.
Terry, Dominique R wants to know whose support surprised you the most when you spoke out about the assault that you experienced?
You know, to be honest with you, the people who surprised me the most were Black women.
Really?
All my support came from Black women, straight up.
Including, you can't see it, but Gabrielle Union. She stood up for him, but he couldn't stand up for her because, Terry Crews, you are a beta motherfucking bitch. And I guarantee you the only reason why you're a beta motherfucking bitch is because of your wife. That's why. You have no balls because they're in her purse. But Gabrielle Union, Terry Crews is a stand-up guy. Literally one of the nicest people in our industry. He is honest, kind, and true professional. She didn't say a true professional. She said true and true professional. I believe him and stand by him. Hashtag me too. She stood by him, but he couldn't stand by her. You know why he couldn't stand by her? Because his wife's got his balls in her purse. That's why. Terry Crews, you're a bitch. You're a beta bitch. And I don't give a fuck. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're a big muscular man. So what? I don't give a fuck. I ain't afraid of you. I ain't afraid of nobody. I'm an armed fucking Texas motherfucking citizen. Second Amendment motherfucker. I ain't worried about you at all. I'll say what the fuck I want. It's freedom of speech. And what I'm saying is the truth. You don't like the truth? Then don't go on these interviews. Shut the fuck up. Hide your whole body. Hide your head like an ostrich in your wife's purse. But shut the fuck up. What is it? Release it by Morse Day in the Time. Stella, if you think I'm afraid of you, Stella, if you afraid, think I can't do to do. Girl, if you dream I can't mess around, you better wake up and release it.
That's so.
And that's kind of wild. It shocked me. It shocked my.
No, you're not drinking apple cider vinegar, are you?
I love apple cider vinegar. That is a Southern thing. Matter of fact, fuck that. Let me go get my apple cider vinegar. Fuck this shit. Apple cider vinegar. You're supposed to take at least 2 caps a day. That's what you're supposed to do. It helps to detoxify you. Southern remedies, and it does work. So here we go. Cheers, y'all. Man, we put apple cider vinegar on everything. Crab cakes, man. Oh my god, crab leg. Oh fuck, damn, I miss the South. I mean, I'm in Texas, but I'm in El Paso. I'm from the East Coast, South. So going fishing, going crabbing, going eel fishing. Man, crayfish, crawfish, crawdaddis. You know, got to do the crawdaddis. Man, we use apple cider vinegar on everything. Going raw oyster, fucking picking and shucking, and I mean raw. Damn, man. I move out here, and some of them try to do that stuff out here, but I don't trust seafood out here. I don't care. It's shipped overnight. Bitch, I'm from the East Coast where it's fresh. It ain't shipped overnight. It's fresh. You want me to be in the desert? I don't care that it's shipped overnight. You want me to be here in the desert and trust seafood? Yeah, no. No. I'm gonna take my second shot here a little bit later, y'all. But I keep forgetting to do that because it does work. It really does detoxify. It really does. Southern fucking remedies, y'all. Plastic bottle, bitches. Southern remedies work. They fucking work. I ain't talking about none of that fucking Greek remedies like Windex on everything and shit. Damn, he took a fucking
Bro, your breath right now, I'm getting second degree apple cider vinegar.
If I get in the bitterness, everybody gets it.
Black men did not want any part of it.
And ladies, now you know why we didn't support him. I never liked Terry Crews.
We didn't support Terry Crews because he turned out to be a beta. That's why we didn't fucking support him.
Never?
Never. I mean, as an actor, I was indifferent. But once he became a social activist,
Okay.
I was not on board with it. You know, there's something about the male feminist types that are always shucking and jiving when it's in front of the cameras. As soon as things get tough, they either turn out to be the wine.
Male feminist, meaning soy boys. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying soy boy and Terry Crews, one of the most masculine men that's out there, supposed to be for masculine men, is a fucking soy boy. Just sad, Terry. Sad. You're a bitch.
Things, or they turn out to be flip-floppers. And I'm like, bro, you're not a sandal. Don't flip-flop, okay? Wet noodles out here. I'm not with that stuff.
Wet noodle.
This is something I've grown to really hate over time. I don't care if you don't have strong opinions about stuff. I don't care if you're not loud about your views. That's okay. If you're that way, that's fine. What I cannot stand are people who preach a religion but don't believe in the faith.
Bro.
You're asking me to take a leap,
Amen.
but you're not willing to take it yourself. The moment that your money's threatened, you flip-flop like this, I got a huge problem with that.
All of them. Jim Carrey, because he's got Sonic coming out, all of a sudden, he put that fucking thing out where he's like, oh, I'm not picking on anybody. Yeah, right now, because you got a movie coming out. Who else fucking just did it? Oh my God. Trying to kiss the ass of people. Ewan McGregor, or whatever. He's supposed to be Black Mask in the Birds of Prey. Let me see who else has got a movie that's coming out, and all of a sudden he changed his fucking story. He was the first name that was in my mind, but I went with Jim Carrey first. I'll think of it again. But yeah, that all of a sudden y'all got movies coming out, and we got to make money. Oh my God, yeah, I'm a great guy now. I didn't mean all that political stuff. The moment your money is threatened, that's why I put in my Facebook post. I put in my Facebook page, disabled vet, retired. I don't give a fuck about your fucking monetization, YouTube. You ain't threatening me with that shit. I don't need your fucking money. Fuck you.
What did I say? I'm like, listen, bro, if you claim you got values, but the moment things get tough, the moment money's on the line, you drop those values, you don't have values. No. You got ideas. You got ideas you love to talk about, but you don't believe it. He said, and after everyone came at him, this is what he said, there is only one woman on this earth I have to please. Her name is Rebecca.
Dude.
Not my mother.
Dude, I have said that about politicians in other videos. I've called politicians goldfish because it's like they have a 5-second memory. Like the the moment the interview is over, it's like they completely forget about that interview. And they literally will come out going, I never said that. I don't know what you're talking about. Want me to show the video to you? No, I don't need you to show me the video. I know I didn't say that. I'll show you the video. And they start walking away because they know damn well they fucking said that. This is the reason why only the truly stupid are liberals, leftists, socialists. Only the truly broken, only the truly stupid. Because everybody who has a brain cell is like, why am I listening to this fucker? This fucker literally flip-flopped. What the hell? Now fuck that. I'm done. See, that is what people with brain cells do.
You got ideas you love to talk about, but you don't believe it. He said, and after everyone came at him, this is what he said, there is only one woman on this earth I have to please. Her name is Rebecca. Not my mother, not my sister, my daughters, or co-workers. I will let their husbands and boyfriends and partners take care of them. Rebecca gives me wings. Is your wife Red Bull? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Listen, you're saying that the only time women need defending is if they got a partner. So what about all the single women out there? What are you talking about? What about all the women who are in relationships with people who are... Go turn to your... What are you saying, bro?
It makes no sense.
The problem here is not, cis men or masculinity. This is just a matter of people with low character.
Yes. It ain't got nothing to do with fucking gender at all. This ain't got nothing to do with cheating, treating, as I said, about holding doors, being chivalrous. It ain't got nothing I'm not being chivalrous to the guy I'm holding the door for. I'm just being a goddamn person who was raised right. That's it.
Preaching like they got high character. It's funny because, Terry played a supporting role in the show. He was the father in Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
But now he's the lead actor in Everybody Hates Terry.
Wow.
Isn't he though? It's like its own little sitcom.
Wow.
People love to hate this man.
Oh, wow.
But let him keep talking.
I can't speak on behalf of any some comments. That was never my experience on America's Got Talent. In fact, it was the most diverse place I have ever been in my 20 years of entertainment. The top 10 acts were Asian, women, older, younger, black, white. It was everything in the gap.
Diversity is about understanding different people's perspectives and taking that into consideration in decision making. You don't have to be black to make a decision that benefits black people. If you understand them and understand their cultural sensibilities, then you can help people.
Helping your fellow man or woman ain't got nothing to do with your fucking race or your gender. It's just being there for your fellow human being. You being a human being, being there for your fellow human being. That's all it's about. You notice it's not the right that are being this way. The left are the ones claiming. They want to be all about inclusiveness and equality, and they're the ones that are attacking everyone.
Integrate into the workforce. So for me, I don't care if 70 of the executives are black or white. It doesn't matter. There's plenty of times where you have black owners and black people in charge, and they don't do a good job of encouraging an inclusive workspace. Oh, bro. For example, if we were integrating women into the workforce and we're like, ladies, come work with us, but we had no women's restroom, and we're like, we're not interested in that, then you see how you create limitations. Diversity is not about who you sprinkle into your mosaic. It's about where they come from and understanding that.
But you do have to, at some point, cater to the people that you take decisions for them. I mean, example, if you decide to hire handicapped people, what happened to Terry? Terry didn't come to work. There's no ramp for Terry to come to work. Terry can't come to work because it's not a mother ramp. So yes, you hired Terry, right, but Terry cannot even get there.
And look, I'm not even saying that you have to have a diverse workspace, but this is what NBC preaches. This is what NBC loves to put out there. So I'm like, if you're going to put it out there, then be about what you want to work, right? This is what I'm talking about. Again, these are not my values. These are the values they claim to espouse. So I'm like, cool, then live by those values. That's all I ask of people. It's like, don't be preachy. Don't create a media conglomerate who loves to preach to the people, and then you don't live by the values you claim. People want to talk about the Gabrielle Union. She deserved to be let go. There's not enough information for me to say 100%. Because
oh my God, stupid ass commercials.
Because it's just
keep getting alerts because my damn the snow keeps setting off my damn motion sensor on my security cameras. Damn it! Stop that.
But based on what I read, some of the comments she received was like her hair was too black. Which, if it's true, I don't know what that means or what they're trying to say.
Your hair is too black.
Yes. There's a couple of other insensitive moments. Like apparently one of the performers was doing like celebrity impressions, and then at one point he changed his outfit and he came out like Beyonce, but he pulled a Justin Trudeau on his hands and made them extra dark. And she's like, yo, y'all got to cut this man now. And they're like, we'll see about that later. So she got mad about that. Apparently she's allergic to smoke. And Simon Cowell smokes all the time
On the show.
I didn't know that.
She's allergic. And look, that one, he runs the show. NBC can't do anything about him. But people want to get mad at her, be like, yeah, you can't say that to the guy who runs the show. But NBC's already tried to make him stop. So her reiterating that, I don't know how that makes her difficult. Do you know what I'm saying? And then she got mad at Jay Leno because he made a joke about how Simon had an image with dogs, and it looked like an image that someone from Korea would have, because they eat dogs or whatever. Hey, look, that's a joke. I don't co-sign you reporting him for a joke like that, because 1, it's factual, 2, it's a joke, and 3, he's a comedian. Calm down. So
yeah, these two are comedians, so they don't like people going after comedy. They can't say that. And the fact is, it's not insensitive because they do eat fucking dogs over there. They do. It's fact. But here we go again. The left doesn't like the truth.
So look, whether or not she deserves to get fired, that's ambiguous. There's arguments for, arguments against. But Terry is garbage. And I don't like Terry because this is not the first time he's done some whack shit like this, right? When that dude touched his cojones, right? He's like, I couldn't do anything. I was so hurt, and everyone jumped. And black men were like, yo, why don't you just put his
ass?
Right? Like, why didn't you just stand your ground when someone put their hands on you? And you know what he did? He responded to DL Hughley by saying, what if I saw you next time and I slap you in the face? So I'm like, wait, you're going to slap DL Hughley for saying you should defend yourself, but you're not going to slap the man who touched you? Okay, whatever. And then Terry later on came out to say boys, young children need a father figure in their life. And I was like, yeah, Terry, I agree with you. Then feminists came at him and he's like, I apologize. I shouldn't have offended.
The wording, you see, the way the wording works, the wording was not,
Yo, get this guy off my screen.
Yeah, Terry Crews is a piece of shit. He is. He's a fucking piece of shit. I'm surprised. I didn't even know about any of this until I started watching their video. And I was like, what the Terry Crews, one of the men, turns out to be a fucking bitch. God, man. Disappointed. Just disappointed. Let me see if I can get into this one really quick with the Sydney Watson. Let me see if I can add it in really quick, guys.
I mean, if you want proof of toxic femininity, just go on Twitter.
Just go anywhere. I love Sydney Watson. The girl is awesome. She's fucking brave because she's got people literally trying to dox her and everything else. And she's like, I don't care. I just love her. I mean, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's strong-willed. She's a strong woman. I have a crush on Sydney Watson. I mean, she's awesome.
Hi, my name is Sydney. Welcome back to my channel. Before we dive in, today's video is sponsored by Surfshark. So, yay. Now, I'm not sure how many of you have come into contact with females in your life, or how many of you are female. I don't know. And I'm not really here to assume either, because that makes an ass of you and me. But as a female who's been a female since my days in the womb, except for a brief period there where I identified as an elephant and then as an emo kid, I can tell you now that women are full of negative behaviors and traits.
Yes.
So today we're going to take a look at toxic femininity.
How women feel it's okay to attack men, but they don't want to be attacked. But they want equality.
Like trying to say an enemy, except it's femininity. Now, in the last number of years, terms like toxic...
It took me years, that's not necessarily years, months, to say masculinity and femininity because of D&D. The belt of masculinity and femininity is what taught me how to say femininity. Fucking D&D. Anyway. Come on. Click on. What the hell? Damn remote.
Masculinity and toxic femininity have gained traction. Toxic masculinity has shown up everywhere. You hear it in the news, on television shows, on radio shows, in pop culture, from your girlfriend as she's throwing your stuff into the yard. And for the most part, the term is...
I'll tell you right now, this is my house. I'm going to point this out in my fucking video right now. My house, I divorced my ex-wife after she fucking abandoned and left, and the judge was like, fuck that bitch, and gave me everything. This is my house, my name, my house. The majority of all the shit that's in this house is my shit. Anybody, you saw, let's rewind it. Let's fucking rewind it.
On radio shows, in pop culture.
Y'all have seen those videos. Y'all have seen those videos where the girlfriend or whatever starts destroying property and shit. I will grab you by you touch my. I don't buy a lot of shit, but the shit I have, I paid for. I fucking earned. I don't buy a lot of shit, so the shit I have, I value very much. You touch my shit, you break my shit, I will fucking hurt you. I will hurt you. Anyway.
Friend, as she's throwing your stuff into the yard. And for the most part, the term has come to refer to...
I hate those videos because you notice they only do that shit to their beta boyfriends and shit. Yeah, try that shit with a masculine fucking guy. See what happens.
To any and all bad male behavior. From hitting your girlfriend to eating meat and destroying the planet. It covers everything and puts it all on the same...
No, let me think what's destroying the planet. Over fucking population by a bunch of third world goddamn countries and by a bunch of minorities that just want to pop out 4, 5, and 6 fucking kids that they can't even take care of. That is what's destroying the fucking planet.
Playing field, whether it's justified or not. It's like the feminist motto today. When in doubt, blame a man. What gets far less attention, on the other hand, is any and all discussion of toxic femininity and toxic female behaviors. In fact, for the most part, females behaving badly is either applauded as empowering or brushed off as an isolated incident and ignored completely. And I'm talking about any bad female behavior, whether that be women sexually abusing men, women using men as base.
Yep, like I was fucking raped when I was fucking drunk off my ass, which produced my child in Virginia. Yeah, that was okay. Even though there was the evidence of it. Even there was fucking literal proof of it. The fucking caseworker in Virginia for child support against me was literally like, well, are you going to be an ass? Are you really going to be an ass and have her go to jail? Are you really going to be? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? But if I had done this to her, there would be no question of me going to jail. I would just be in jail. But yeah, women are allowed to get away with every fucking thing.
Basically walking wallets or standing out in the middle of the street in front of the White House, just screeching incoherently.
The patriarchy. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump has done more for Hispanics, blacks, women, military, veterans. He's done a better job than any modern age president in the last 50 fucking years, that even the goddamn Democrats have even said, we can't talk shit about him. He's done a better job than everybody. We can't talk shit about him. So what is it that they're bitching about? Nothing.
Mike Pence. White supremacy.
I bet she's fun at parties. Overall, it appears that the justification of this behavior comes from the fact that women are just viewed more favorably by society. According to
Nope, that's starting to go away now, bitches. Starting to go away.
Research from 2008, both men and women thought women are better people than men. More compassionate.
That's funny because most of the lesbians I know have been treated worse in their lesbian relationships than they ever were in their straight relationships.
Honest, intelligent.
You know why? Because for one, women don't believe that the rules apply to them. 2, gays, lesbians, trans, all of a sudden think that rules don't apply to them. So now if you're a woman and you're a lesbian, then it's double that rules don't apply to you. Oh yeah, some of the most toxic people I have ever known are fucking dykes. They are the most toxic of anybody I've ever known. And I've known some toxic fucking guys. But fucking straight up, just those dyke ass lesbians, even the guys. I've known those toxic guys where they're even looking at those lesbians going, who the hell are they emulating? I'm a fucking man's man. I'm a masculine man. I don't even act like that. Who the fuck are they emulating? It's funny when these dykes want to pretend that they're men or even become transgender fucking men and go over the top of any normal man. It's like, bitch, you didn't go man, you went like well, I don't even know what this category is because you sure as hell ain't acting like a man. You're acting like I don't even know.
Outgoing and creative. And the fact is, we see this play out everywhere. In the prison system, where women are given shorter sentences and are less likely to be convicted. In family court, where mothers are often awarded primary custody of children. In the home, where women are just as likely to be aggressors in intimate partner violence, but are the least likely to be arrested, and so on and so forth. And we don't act like this and let these things play out because women are actually better people, because that's not a thing, but rather because we view men negatively simply for being men. So many men presently are just thinking, wow, you haven't met my ex, have you? Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Frankly,
she's literally going at him, yelling, don't touch me, as he's backing away. That's not even a rare occurrence. That happens a lot. The man is literally doing this, backing away. And the girl is going, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get out of my face. The conversation started like 20 feet over there. I'm backing up. What do you mean, get out of your face? I did. Like within 2 feet, I backed away. Now I'm 20 feet away from where I originally was. You're the one coming at me. So, but of course, it means their law, which is no, I don't even want you in the area. Well, I'm sorry, I get freedom of travel. You don't get to impede my travel. I don't. There's no. You don't. Who are you? Are you the judge, jury, and execution? You the president? You the Senate? You the House? You the Supreme Court? Where you just this is now your area, and I got to get out of. Did you? No. Fuck that shit. On that, I'm sorry. As I put in previous videos, I will warn you. I will warn you. I will warn you. The moment you keep touching me, and I've already warned you, I'm going to disable you by any means necessary. If that means, and I've done it. I've done it. I've been in those situations with these fucking feminist dykes that start the shit and hope they know because they have it in their brain. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna touch him. I'm gonna get in his face. I'm gonna spit in his face. He ain't gonna do nothing because in the end, I'm a woman. And I warn them, and I warn them, and I give a third warning. After that, and I'm even already saying, this is your third, and I'm like witnesses and everything. This is her third and final warning. She doesn't back the fuck up, I will end up treating her like a man. Y'all better come get this bitch before I fucking hurt her. And in few of the cases, people stepped in and were like, bitch, what is wrong with you? He fucking warned you. And there have been those couple of cases where the women didn't listen and nobody came to rescue them. And I'm like fucking like Alien, where it's like, it's like the face hugger, and it's like, bam, get the fuck out of my face, bitch. Didn't I? And what do they do at that point? Oh my God, I'm a girl. And everybody that's standing around is going, he fucking warned you. He fucking warned. Like, no, bitch, nobody's listening to you. Nobody. Who you cry? I'm going to call the cops. There are plenty of witnesses and video cameras of the incident. You ain't gonna win this. But because women just think they could do whatever the fuck they wanted, as I said in the previous video, have their cake and eat it too. The world is no longer that way. World is now changed. Y'all ain't getting those fucking rights anymore, bitches. You're not. People are done with y'all shit.
Feminism has only made this worse by making it some grave injustice that results in screeching when you criticize or say anything negative about women. And then they promptly jump on Twitter to complain about how sexist everyone is. I'm serious. If you want to see toxic femininity out in full force, just log on to twitter.com. Don't say I didn't warn you. And honestly, feminists aren't the only people who behave negatively and toxically online. Because, like, hackers and other bad people do as well. Which is why today's video is sponsored by Surfshark. Surfshark is a virtual private network, or VPN, that helps
I actually have ExpressVPN. Ding.
protect your private information online. Because for the most part, the internet is not a safe place. We all know someone—
And that is definitely coming from friends of mine who, a couple of my friends are hackers. So they get on the dark net and do all that cool shit. So yeah, get one of the VPNs.
just clicked the link in a spam email and then had all their credit card information stolen. No, Karen, you did not win the lottery. That's not what that was. Using a VPN like Surfshark is one of the best and safest ways to browse the internet. Surfshark can help protect you from malware and other attempts to steal your personal data.
Let me bypass that. Let me get into, where the hell are we?
In different Netflix libraries, which personally is great for me right now because I have
Get past it.
or compassionate and so on. And when we hear about competitiveness, aggressiveness, and violence, we tend to associate those things with men, despite the fact that these qualities have been well documented in women to much higher degrees in particular situations. So I guess we're gonna start here with competitiveness, aggressiveness, and violence. For starters, it's been widely documented that men just play better with others. Yeah, they do. Research tells us that men unequivocally exhibit a higher threshold of tolerance for genetically unrelated same-sex individuals than females do. Females are more likely to ostracize other females, and they react more negatively when their friends are more successful than them. Overall, women just don't play—
I've known that since junior high school. We could even talk about the Breakfast Club, mind you. Who was the toxic one? Claire. Claire was mainly the toxic. Yeah, I mean, you had Judd Nelson's character because Judd Nelson was already broken. But who thought she was just better than everybody? Oh my God. The girl, Mean Girls. I could keep going. In most of these fucking movies, who is the most toxic in most of those movies? 16 Candles. Who was the one that was most toxic? The fucking girlfriend.
nice with each other, and we're passive aggressive and ultra competitive, which is honestly probably why we spend so much time calling each other sluts and picking on each other.
Again, going back to goddamn high school, the most toxic people in the fucking school, girls. Oh my God, look at her. She's such a slut. Oh my God, she's got tits already. She's only 13. What a slut. Her genetics make her a slut? What the fuck? Girls are fucking evil as shit. I don't remember hardly any of this shit from men, from boys. No, the majority of shit that went down were from fucking girls.
Cool appearances. Yeah, cause we're awful.
If it's an issue, I can get on out of here. It is an issue. Go and grab a jacket.
This is, of course, the reason why we like our showers so hot, because it reminds us of hell. Despite the fact that this area is actually dominated by feminist literature and how horrible men are, we are coming to understand the subtle and covert ways that women viciously bully one another. Girls get other kids to gang up.
Yes, they do. Mean Girls. Hello. Girls literally, yeah. But anybody that, as my channel grows, anybody that wants to debate it, because what I'm saying is actually fucking true, and you know goddamn well it is true, don't even try to come on my fucking channel and be speaking lies, because I'm just going to block you. If you want to have an intelligent conversation, you actually want to talk real topics and talk truth and have an honest, open, truthful debate, I'm there all day. Love it. But if you want to come on my channel and just start cursing, name calling, I'm not that person. I'm a vet. I don't give a fuck. I've seen worse. I've heard worse. So carry that shit somewhere else. It's falling on deaf ears. I'll laugh about the shit because I'll be like, really? Yeah, you keyboard warrior. Yeah, I'm here in El Paso. My name is Mark Brown. I'm here in El Paso. Come look my ass up, motherfuckers. You ain't try doxing me. You ain't gonna like it. Tell you that shit right now. So, see, I ain't hiding behind a mask and I have a brain. Hey, Batman. I ain't no pussy. I ain't no bitch. Try that shit with me, motherfuckers. I ain't playing. But we know you keyboard warriors. Oh my God, because they do it on Facebook. I get into Facebook debates all the fucking time. I look at their profile. The profile's only been there for like 3 weeks. They don't have a picture of themselves. We all know, everybody fucking knows it's a troll account. Seriously, y'all have no lives. If we could just sit down and have open discussion, but y'all are mentally disturbed. So therefore, no, you can't have a discussion. But let me tell you something. I'm mentally disturbed too, but thing is, I'm in control of myself. Sociopath with psychopathic tendencies. So trust me, your little bitch ass that I have ADHD and oh my God, I'm just so weak and I'm such a soy boy. You think that that social fucking thing is going to trump mine? I love that word. Hello, Trump. You think that's going to trump mine? Sociopath with psychopathic tendencies? You better carry your beta bitch ass somewhere else before I fuck you up.
On one or more peers as a way of exerting control. Sometimes they entice other children to act out aggressively and sit back to watch the show. They form groups that pick and choose members at random and exclude others with no real reason. They form alliances with other social groups in an effort to jockey for popularity and positions of power among peers. Man, reading that reminds me that being a teenage girl is exactly like the Hunger Games. Help me, I'm a girl! Haha, just kidding, here's a knife to your face! Yeah.
That's exactly the way girls are. Exactly. You don't see men doing that shit because men would never fall for that. Oh my God, I'm hurt. Can you come help me? Oh my God, I got you. Men ain't gonna fall for that shit. Men fall for that shit because women. But here's the thing. In my previous fucking video, I pointed it out. Men ain't falling for your banana in the tailpipe no more, bitches. we ain't falling for your shit. Oh my God.
It is in fact exactly like the Hunger Games, except the odds are just never in your favor. You know when you're a guy and you have female friends that tell you that they don't want to be friends with other women? This is why. Men just have it way easier. You know, you'd say something that John doesn't like.
That's exactly it. Pretty much almost all of my actual feminine friends, my real, not these fucking feminazis, but feminine, most of them don't even have female friends because of that reason. Because of the fact that these women are fucking bitches and shit. They don't even want to be friends with other women.
And then John punches you in the face and then you punch him back and then I guess you kind of hug it out and go get a beer. You cross a woman on the other hand, you never know when that attack is coming. It's terrifying because
I don't really care.
We're basically demonic assassins. The point is, the bullying, the aggressiveness, the competitiveness, it's textbook toxicity. And it's why we hear so often about young people killing themselves after relentless female bullying. But forced social isolation and nastiness 100% extends into adult life. And I can say that definitively as a female. Woo, being a female. Funnily enough, these traits in women have actually been explained away as a reaction to the patriarchy rather than something biological, because of course it's caused by the patriarchy. Anyway.
Yeah, again, feminists, leftists, y'all just completely want to ignore science.
I guess when women aren't emotionally bludgeoning each other, they're doing it to everyone else. And this brings us to the emotional and psychological abusiveness of women. A major criticism of men and their masculinity is not only their inability to feel their emotions, but also to share and verbalize them. It's apparently what leads to other toxic behaviors such as violence and suicide. But what about if somebody starts using emotionalness as a weapon? In intimate relationships, there is mounting data that says that women are incredibly psychological.
Going back again to fucking shit, junior high school. I was already taught that by my mom, but I was like, I denied what my mother said. I actually ignored what she said when she was trying to tell me that women are fucking evil. Women will fake cry at the drop of a hat. Don't believe these fucking women. Get to know them. Don't just fucking believe them. And I didn't believe my mother and ended up seeing it for myself. And sure enough, women faking getting hurt, women faking, oh my God, these books are so heavy. Can you carry them home for me? Women are the most evil, and they think it's fine. They think it's just fine. It may have been fine back then, but thing is, it ain't fine anymore. Men are now awake. Men are now seeing what the fuck y'all are doing, and men are going, nope, we're done.
And verbally abusive. Author Kimberly Taylor interviewed women who were the sole abusers in their relationship. What she found was this group was much more likely to use non-physical tactics, such as emotional, verbal, and psychological abuse. A lot of the time—
Hello, fucking Johnny Depp. But she was physically beating him.
It was about manipulation, control, using the children against the partner, or threatening to take the children away. Gee whiz! That kind of sounds familiar. We actually see this play out all the time, not only in the justice system, but also in family court. We know that women will manipulate the system in order to get ahead, as well as use their children and other measures as a means of control when it comes to their ex-partners.
One of my friends, because his ex-wife falsely accused him of abusing the children, has security cameras in his house just to make sure she doesn't fucking lie. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But tell you the truth, I'm going to end up probably doing that too. I'll probably end up installing a couple of cameras in my house. There's a particular reason.
Friends, is super toxic behavior. And while I can't say that there is a ton of research out there about women being controlling, because like I said before, it predominantly doesn't exist, I did find data from 2013 that says that women are more likely than men to be classed as intimate terrorists and displayed aggression at a much higher rate than their male counterparts.
Yes.
I don't know why people think that women don't get aggressive anyway. Everyone has a mom. We all know that if you push the right buttons, she'll scream at you. Seriously, make
Scream. Scream. Scream is the scream. You're lucky if all my mom ever did was fucking scream. You're lucky. Shit. Scream.
Your mom mad is like a way worse version of the Hunger Games. The thing is, it seems that femininity has
I wasn't afraid of my dad. Well, I was until I realized, fuck this nigga. But my mom? Oh yeah, I was very afraid of my fucking mom. Dad was afraid of mom. Shit. My mom whipped my dad's ass. So yeah.
a natural tendency towards nurturing, but even this can become corrupted. Overbearing mothers are just as detrimental to children.
Shit, grandma kept her rifle and shotguns by both fucking doors. I come from a family that the women were the alphas. Shit. It was like living in a goddamn drow family and shit. For those of y'all who don't play a D&D, look up drow. It's a matriarchal society. I was literally fucking born and raised in a matriarchal society. The women, my mom carried her gun, her straight razor, her switchblade. Grandma had both her shotguns and her rifles. Shit. When her dogs became violent and got out of hand, grandma'll be right there. Blam! Because it's country. I see. So I wasn't raised by toxic masculinity. I was raised by strong fucking women. Not women, like wah, women.
As absent or aggressive fathers. Too much nurture, for example, like helicopter moms, can result in children feeling less satisfied with family life and having lower levels of psychological well-being.
Hello?
Are you having trouble with the phone?
No, I had it on vibrate.
You should take it off vibrate.
And actually, weird side note, when I was researching mothers being controlling and overbearing emotionally, I found a UK report that says that 71% of children reported being abused by only their mother. So there's a weird little tidbit for you. Although I will note that it is unclear whether or not these statistics came from...
As a matter of fact, In most of the families that I know, whether married or single, the ones being abusive, physically, emotionally, mentally, the women.
Children in dual parent households or single parent households?
Not my male friends, not the males at all, the women. Just want to make sure I put that in fucking stone.
So yeah, there's that. So in the end, in my 20-something years as a female, something that I come to really dislike is the victimhood mentality that so many women have adopted. And this is just my opinion and my observations. It's not backed up by science, so don't yell at me. I see this kind of behavior in women all the time, where they blame sexism or the patriarchy and use it as an excuse to defend and excuse their terrible behavior. They think being overly emotional and acting irrationally and erratically is somehow a sign of power, and the rest of society seems to think that this behavior is absolutely perfectly fine and justifiable. They think that being psychologically and emotionally abusive towards men in particular is perfectly fine because the man is bigger and stronger and can handle it. But when that same man falls apart, they take absolutely no responsibility for their part in it. I don't get it. Toxic femininity, at least to me, is exemplified through women who play the gender card.
Which is exactly one of the videos I made, where they want men to be in touch with their feelings, but if they're too in touch with their feelings, now he's a bitch, I need to get a new man. Again, what do you want? It's not that simple. Bullshit, it is that simple. You bitches are either crazy, can't make up your fucking minds, don't want to make up your fucking minds. Thing is, because men are now done with y'all's bullshit, y'all better figure this out because we're not even in your lives for you to blame us. But what's funny is the videos I've recently made, we're not even in their lives and they're still blaming men. Wait a minute. We said we don't want men at all. We don't need men. We don't want men. We don't need men. We could do everything on our own. We could do everything on our own. Wait, where are all the men? Where'd they all go? Did they actually listen to us? Oh my God, what a bunch of bitches. Men are damned if we do, damned if we don't. It's so, tell you right now, men, and I'm putting this out there, it's safer to just walk away. It's safer and healthier. It is safer and healthier. You can date. Oh my God, it's a new concept. You don't have to stay in that toxic relationship. You can stay single and just date. Yes, men are starting to understand. Men are starting to wake up. Men are starting to realize, I don't need to stay here. Oh my God, I could just be, you mean I could actually be happy? I could eat the foods I want because it's my house. I could do what I want because it's my house. I could just come and go as I please because I'm single. I could do whatever I want. I could just go do whatever. And I could just go out on a date when I actually want to go out on a date. Holy shit, Mark, thank you for telling me. You're welcome.
Who use their sex to excuse their jealousy, their manipulativeness, their vindictiveness,
their PMS,
and so on and so forth. And weirdly enough, we sit back and laugh when women freak out and go off the wall absolutely insane.
No, not anymore. And I know she doesn't, so I don't know why she said we, because I know she don't, and I know damn well I don't. And go absolutely insane. I'm like, hey, bitch, walk away. I don't need that shit. Go the fuck away.
But we would never tolerate that same behavior from men without calling it out. So why do we let it fly when it comes to women? There's an argument growing in society that we've become toxically empathetic, where we care more about feelings than facts, where we use feminine traits to criticize masculine ones. There's so much feminine influence in everything today, and we never really take time to sit down and think about how that might be affecting society as a whole. Personally, I don't really believe that femininity or masculinity are inherently toxic in and of themselves.
No.
I do just believe that there are toxic people out there who do.
Just like there are just evil people in the world. Fuck. You can get rid of all guns and they will kill you with knives. You can get rid of all knives. They can pick up a rock. They can pick up a baseball bat. You're going to outlaw baseball now? You need to have a fucking background check before you buy a baseball fucking, fucking bat? Evil people, disturbed people, broken people, mentally unstable fucking people will find a way to kill you. It doesn't require a gun. It doesn't require a knife, a sword. I've got a CD literally sitting right there. I can fucking kill you with a goddamn CD. Easy enough to just break the shit, use it like a fucking blade, and slice your jugular. I'm a trained fighter. And the most determined person is going to do it anyway. How do you think a lot of these smaller, weaker women still killed men? They didn't have the strength or whatever. They surprise, motherfucker. So seriously, evil people will find a way. Damn, just so stupid. Absolutely fucking stupid. I don't understand where people, I could take a lighter to this fucking single-use water bottle, burn it to where it gets a hard fucking edge, a sharp edge, and kill you with that. Oh my God, people are, when I was in junior high school, I got expelled. I will tell this story. I got expelled. It was 8th grade. I did tell this story before, how gangs, older men who weren't even in school anymore, didn't live in our neighborhood, definitely didn't go at our fucking junior high school, come in there being gangs and fucking jumping people and shit. School system were like, well, they're already off school grounds, so they're not our responsibility. So, you know, and it's like, so they didn't take responsibility. So we were like, well, fuck it, we'll just arm ourselves. Well, some fucking soy boy reported me for having a fucking switchblade, even though it was in my goddamn locker for after school to protect myself. I got expelled. Even though the school knew we were getting, just fucking stupid. Just absolutely, because they stuck to their rules. Even, just fucking stupid. But I turned around and told them, I said, I can use anything as a weapon. I've been in the martial arts since I was 5 years old. And not this fake Karate Kid. Karate Kid wasn't out at that time, but not this fake martial arts, but real martial arts. So I could take my pencil and stab you. Hello, we're using X-Acto knives in fucking art class. I could use one of those. It's like, do you not, when we make those footballs, remember the football and shit? Do you know how sharp those edges are if you do that shit right? It's easy enough to fucking stab and slash a fucking jugular. Easy. But it's paper. Oh my God, the concept. Evil people will always find a way. Just these fucking leftists, these goddamn liberals are the dumbest fucking people on the planet.
Through toxic things. Personal responsibility and individualism is a thing, but it is intellectually lazy to suggest that women don't behave badly, and that some of them don't have innate characteristics that are negative overall. Because the fact of the matter—
And even when women do behave extremely badly, like fucking Lorena Bobbitt, all she had to do was leave her husband. That's all she had to do was fucking pack her shit, leave, divorce him, get half. As Eddie Murphy said, half. That's all she had to do. No, the bitter bitch cut off his fucking penis. And all women cheered her. But if he had cut off her fucking tit, oh my God, women for cheating, if the tables were turned and she had been cheating and he cut off her tit, oh my God, throw the buck at him. See, just, oh, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. But here's the thing, men are tired of y'all shit.
Is if we're prepared to call it out on one side, then we should be prepared to not only recognize it, but call it out on the other. Now, before I open the floor to you, this is just a reminder that you can download Surfshark VPN using the link in the description box. When you use promo code Sydney, you get 83% off and an additional month free. Now, I open the floor to you. What do you all think? Is this entire topic just kind of ridiculous and a tit for tat? Does toxic masculinity exist?
Yes, toxic masculinity exists, but so does toxic femininity. They both exist. There are asshole men just like there are asshole women. Easy enough. Simple enough.
Does toxic femininity exist? And if so, what does that look like in your opinion? As always,
pretty much the same thing you just said. All the shit you pointed out. That's exactly what it is. Women being fucking evil ass, fucking vindictive bitches, even if they have no goddamn reason to be fucking bitches, they just are, and it's okay because we're women.
If you like the video, hit subscribe and the thumbs up button.
But love Sydney Watson. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for you real quick, Polar Bear. Let me see. Better Bachelor on YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube.
Okay. So let me subscribe and thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm going to start checking out his videos and everything. And I will talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Peace.